Hello everyone and welcome back. Show you some things that I did. Landing gears in, which is looking good, but I did some stuff here. Drilled a hole through this bottom plate. That'll accept this rod, which I got to thread yet, and it'll thread into this insert right here, and that'll be fastened to this clear part, and we'll hit a little glue on that part too. This part I got painted a bronze. So that's looking good, but yeah, you can snap that right down in and insert that. And we'll glue this down. I might have to do a little bit of shaving to this inner area here. Not much, just a little bit. And then we'll be able to thread our rod and run the wires up through. So that'll be cool. That's looking good. I don't think that'll hold it. But yeah, nothing really going on at top. We got all the holes for the lighting to go down through. The wire will come up through here, and then we'll go to all our lighting. So we can. But I want to get these parts painted. Yeah, all the landing gear are working good. You can open them. This is the one with the conveyor belt. But we do have the one, there it is, with the steps. That's that one there. So those are looking good and working good. Tighten it up. I hit the whole upper and lower part of the saucer with a Scotch-Brite. I use this really light, fine green Scotch-Brite. Clean up any of the oils and burrs and flashing, and especially with these landing gear in there now, it's helping them sit a little more smooth and level. They were pretty good from the get-go, to be honest. Polar Lights did a good job on getting them to line up just right. But that's where we're at. I figured I'd show a little update. But that's going to be cool. And then we'll have the red and yellow lights in there doing flashing and stuff. And then we just glue that. It was supposed to have a peg, but since I had to glue the hole for this to go all the way in, we'll just put a little glue there and drop her down, and then glue this one down, and that's all that needs to happen, and get these in there so it lines it up, and all that stuff fell out. But like I said, that's where we are at. I gotta get a clear coat on that. Probably should do that. Oh, yeah, that won't work. But that worked good. Those little inserts fit. And they're pretty good. And for these smaller rods, the 1/4-inch rods, it works. It's a great little positive socket. You know, and it's got the knurl on there that will really grab into the plastic, plus one with a little super glue. Good to go. So that's where we're at. Well, hello everyone and welcome back. I got these painted, started to paint silver. This one needs a lot more work to it. This one's getting there. Actually, this one's pretty much there. I think I can go with it. But this one only has its first coat, and then I'm going to go and sand it because there's, of course, cat hair and some other dirt and little things. Those are our holes for our lights, for to light these landing gear areas. And the dome we're going to do in a chrome, and then we'll do the gold out here on the outer rim on the top, and then on the bottom the gold rim on the bottom is actually on the lower part of the top, so this will be the gold for the bottom. because the bottom only goes to there, which is awesome, because then you'll have a weird seam out here, and then the seam from the top and the bottom becomes a line that's already here on that. So they brilliant design on doing that. I was just going to do the chrome on this piece, but I'm going to chrome even this bigger rim because it'll match the top, because that's kind of almost the same diameter as the top. So I think I'm going to do this chrome and this top part chrome. And I think that'll look cool, because then even the landing gear will have, when they pop down. Get in there. Oh, I got the nice one. The one with the landing gear, or the railing. That's going to look cool. But at least in even some of the landing gear, when they're sitting down, you'll see some chrome. So that's cool. What we're going to do here is we're going to put windows in this little frame piece here. They're all the same, so it don't matter. Just start cutting. That's the best way to get to them, probably like that. One from the top. From the top. Alrighty, how do they look when they fit in here? They look like they got little flanges, so we might be able to just pop them in there and then hit them with some glue. Maybe best to almost put them all in. Oh, that's pretty nice setup. When they get low, they're a pain in the butt, because the brush does not hit the fluid anymore. So you gotta shake them. That looks really nice. Use the regular thins, extra thin. See if I can get it to go down these little window sills. Alright. We'll do that. We'll get all of them in, and then up here on the tops, I'll run an extra bead of, I could probably do it down on the bottom too, a light bead of the Revell. And I'll just make sure it's like that so it doesn't try to ooze. But yeah, got a couple more of these out. Go. I think I need those anymore. Oh, I gotta remember where I was. What ones are glued and what ones aren't. So we'll make a little mark here. Tacked at the bottom again, so it don't move on us. Like that one just did. Always give it a second when you shake and you lift out, because some of it goes up on the plastic, and then it doesn't look like you have a lot, and all of a sudden it runs down and bloop, and you got this big drop that's ready to drop on something important. Hey, even that just makes a big difference, because now that you can tell what it is. But I think then what we'll do is I'm going to run a little bead whoop. A little bead across the tops. Even that I'm seeing it wick in. Especially in between the windows. That's another good, nice thing I like about this stuff is it's a thicker glue, but it's thin enough that it still wicks a little bit too. Beautiful. That'll give some little extra support, and then we're going to go across this too. I mean, it's not a crucial thing because they're pretty glued in there, but and it's not like these are windows you can get to. That's sitting in there. No, it's a little off. Security on the tops. I'll leave it. We'll set like that. Some will try to leak its way through. Yeah, and I like that. And I'll just I'm wondering if I should let that breathe a little bit until those solvents breathe out, because they can vapor up and do some weird discoloring on that. Still got a little something going on here. Because it should feel smooth when you run your finger across all those windows, but that one right there has a little bit of a bump. So it's obviously overlapping. But you can't tell from out here. It's much better than it was. Looks like that end could go like that. And like I said, once it's all buried under another milky piece of clear plastic, I think it's going to work fine. Actually, it's not breathing that bad. But just in case, we'll just sit that like that. I don't want to really cause a closure. But there it is. That's all this to that. We'll come back and what's up next? Getting another coat of silver on the top. And I think we'll then move on to doing the chrome and the gold will be next. So see you then.